Hello everyone, this is the FPL Trio. I am Pulkit, and as always, I am joined by my co-hosts Daniel and Michael. Michael, how's it going?
Yeah, going well. Can't wait to do this review and for the game week to begin. How about you, Daniel?
It's going great as well. Excited to be here as always. And yeah, let's things up.
Yes, all right. So we continue with our match review series for game week 2, and in this video, we'll review Arsenal versus Villa. And Arsenal won. Congrats to you, Daniel. Again, another clean sheet, another victory, same scoreline.
Yes, sir. Let's get that. Yeah, great.
Yeah.
As you should.
So with the stats, interesting to see here. Villa had 1.28 and Arsenal had 0.87. So for Villa to get such high numbers against Arsenal, it definitely shows that they are someone to look out for. And I mean, if it was not for Raya's superpowers, Villa could have definitely got a goal there.
Yeah, I mean, I'm sure everyone's seen Raya saying as of now, but he did well. It was 0-0, so it would have changed the game, vitally. But yeah, let's go on with the player position.
Yeah, so let's look at the player average position, starting with Villa. Of course, as expected, the main man, Watkins, up top, and Morgan Rogers just slightly behind him. So it looks good for both of them. Then Bailey is also not far behind. All three of them have decent looking maps, even with the team match against a team like Arsenal.
And with this map here, like you can see only 3 players are in the attacking zone quite a lot. Most of them are in that defensive area. It seems to me that Aston Villa is going more for the counter-attacking route. So I think like with Rogers and Watkins, they would be very good picks over the next few game weeks if this counter-attacking style does pick up some steam. Because those long balls, fast-paced counter-attacks, they can score quite a lot of goals. And as you can see, Watkins in the Euros and last season, he can bang 20, 30 goals in one season if need be. So it's a watch and see definitely on how this tactic works.
Yeah.
I just want to add one more thing on Watkins. I mean, he had a terrible game, 5.9 rating on SofaScore, is because he missed 2 big chances. So on another day, it could have been, two goals for him. So yeah, as Michael just mentioned, they have a great run of fixtures coming up. So no, I'm expecting big things from him. I mean, it's been 2 games since the season started. He's still adjusting his fitness levels, but I think in the next couple of game weeks, we're going to see a big change from him.
Yeah, agree. And as a huge admirer of Rogers, I think he looks quite good, much cheaper than Watkins, looks in position quite close to him, had 3 shots as well, around 0.2 or something, XGI as well, has the best SofaScore rating, so really expecting quite some good things from him with this run for Villa. Do you guys also think that maybe Villa defenders could be an option with the amazing run coming up?
Yeah, I'm gonna say yes, just because as you mentioned many times, they're pretty promoted some their next 4, and then they're playing Wolves, so just lost 6 to Chelsea. So yeah, I mean, I know Costa was a popular pick, but I would let go with any of the Villa defenders if anyone's on a wild card, for example, or they have like excess transfers. Yeah, Villa defenders could be like really good differentials for the next few game weeks. Do you agree with them? I couldn't give any other opponents.
I mean, Konza and Digny is probably the 2 I would be watching for. I'm just going to wait and see if Michael Leto does well over the next 2 game weeks. If he doesn't go great, I might get one of these 2 defenders.
Before we go, I just want to add
Yep.
that Matty Cash got injured, and this 4 million defender, I'm going to say his name wrong, but Nedeljkovic, he came on and he might be starting for Villa in the foreseeable future. So he's someone also to consider if you want a cheap enabler into the Villa defense.
Yeah, and actually he looks quite advanced, even more than Cash in the minutes that he got. So at 4 million, if he plays regularly, he definitely could be a good option.
Yeah, right. Well, Arsenal.
Yeah, let's move on to Arsenal. As like last game, Saka the main man up top, and then even Havertz being the striker. I think he plays that false 9 position a bit more, so he's playing a bit more deeper. Then alongside the 2 of them, another main man for Arsenal, Odegaard, and Martinelli slightly deeper in the game. Daniel, you want to add something?
Yeah, no, I mean, as you mentioned, Saka, he got one assist. He could have got a second one as well, but I think the one deflected a few players when it was going to Trossard. But yeah, no, he seems like he's having a great start to the season. He's actually, every time he gets the ball, he's looking quite dangerous. So yeah, he's definitely someone I'm gonna be getting in a future game if you want a wild card. But yeah, as you mentioned, Havertz has dropped back a bit, and then Martinelli shared it with Trossard. So I wouldn't say go for him. But yeah, you just were on Ben White. He's on par with the other midfielders, right? He's attacking so much. Maybe that's why he's 6.5 million. He hasn't got any attacking return yet, but I'm sure that's bound to happen like any game now.
Yeah, I think he could be one to monitor once Liverpool's fixtures turn around, and if it seems that White could be that attacking
So
regular
that's true.
playing, then looking at Timber, he also played in this game. Do you have any comments on him?
No, I think as mentioned, like in the preseason videos, I mean, that left back's gonna be so rotational, Timber, Zinchenko, Calafiori, so I wouldn't say target Arsenal's left backs.
Yeah, agreed with you there. So basically, as in the last week, Saka, Havertz, still the main picks. Odegaard maybe
Havertz did
slightly a
have a tough
differential.
game. He only had one shot and it was off target, so Villa's defense did do a good job of wearing him down. But yeah, hopefully he'll bounce back next game. Michael, do you have anything to add on any of the players?
Not too much. I mean, you guys pretty much covered Arsenal well there. Yeah, so I think Arsenal just wait a few more weeks for me before I look into their, Saka or Havertz more and maybe use my wild card to get some of their players in.
All right, then I guess we covered everything, got through the key players, the heat maps, and everything. So let's see how these two teams go in the future game weeks. And now that at least me and Daniel have Villa players already, and Michael will soon get to them, let's hope they get us some returns. So thank you for watching, everybody. Please like, share, and subscribe.